Oh yeah.
We've developed a problem. Houston. That metal eye that those ropes are tied to is supposed to be bolted to that post. And it's not. And it's blowing 40 kilometers an hour at the moment. We'll just deal with it because I'm not going out there to deal with it. That wind is due to drop. Not sure whether you can see the line of cloud. I'm thinking once that all passes, then it's going to drop off. And I might be able to get out there and deal with that. At least tie that eye of that shackle thing to the post to help me and the boat next door.
Here we go, our first haul out. And up she goes. Oh, it's nerve-wracking. I've done this 1,000 times as a professional. I've never on my own boat. Oh, that's scary. That's the third one.
Yeah, I won't be here, but yeah, go through. Yeah. No, winner? Yeah. I'd say. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure it goes. Want to film my leg going?
What do you mean?
Are you filming now?
Yeah. You're right. All good. There'll be lots of editing.
Whatever it is fixable, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You bought the fucking thing,
I don't have one of them.
oh, okay.
That's why I've got a boat. Very dirty.
Get some.
I actually live aboard.
Okay. Down which marina, down there?
Yeah, just in front of the tavern.
You gentlemen may get wet, so be careful.
Come round the other side then. Thank you very much, Todd. Good morning. It's Saturday. Came out of the water yesterday afternoon. I've got a little bit of sanding on the back transom there, a bit on the leg yesterday just to test the paper out and yeah, make a start. Started sanding the blue strip, stripped all the hardware off. Got the sperm suit on. Got some rubber gloves there. The other problem I found was a lot of water coming out of these holes that used to hold the transducer. It's still dripping now, as you can see. And I found my hydraulic leak. I thought it was the seals on this ram. It's not. It's this little line here is just weeping. You might be able to see a little bit of oil there. I'm presuming that plate has worn through, so I'll have to take that off and have a look. I'm not sure what we do about that. A new line maybe. But the rams themselves aren't leaking. I've got quite a bit of a lump there where they sort of join, but that's because there was anti-fouling on it. Bellows looks pretty good. And there was a screw missing in there. I've just drilled that out with the biggest drill bit that fits. A lot of rotten sort of shit come out of it. So it's been missing for quite a while. So we'll clean all that out, let it dry out, and then we'll fill it full of epoxy and then re-drill the hole is the plan. So don't really want to have to take all this platform off. But all in all, the hole's in pretty good shape. Right, Sunday afternoon. Out of the water Friday afternoon, about the same time. Yeah, sanded all day yesterday. Got the blue stripe, top blue stripe there, sort of half prepped to about that point. Got most of the hull done, sanded with 40 grit. Still got a little strip down here, and strip down the back corner down there, and just the little bow section there, both sides to do. Done all the handwork underneath the blocks. Uncle Jeff and Auntie Gail came today and took the blue stripe off for me, because I'm going to change the water line. I'm going to change the water line. So let's take you under here. This has turned into a bit of a nightmare. This bolt was missing when the boat came out of the water. It's actually a screw, not a bolt. It just screws through the hull. It was missing. I drilled it out with the biggest bit I could fit in there, and lots of gunk and shit came out. And when I popped the transducer holder off the hull here, there's so many repair holes here that have been done. Water just started pissing out everywhere, and it's still leaking out of this one here, which is about the lowest point in that sealed compartment. Well, it must come over here, because when I put the heat gun on this hole, you can feel hot air coming out of all these holes. So there's a separate compartment in here, which is underneath the batteries. The batteries sit at deck line, which is, I don't know, somewhere around there maybe. No, it'd have to be higher. Anyway, so that separate compartment, which is a sealed bilge, so it provides flotation, that actual compartment was full of water. So we were sinking. Although we weren't sinking, we were heeling over a lot. And you can tell by that because of the scum line on this side of the boat compared to over there. She was very heavy. Everything's solid, but I think I've caught it in time. Apart from a bit of shit coming out of this hole, but I'm just about to mix up some fiberglass. We're going to try and jam some resin in there, and then I'm going to put some chopped matting, chop it up with the scissors and put it in the resin and try and thicken it, and then jam some in that. Right, while we're here, the slow hydraulic leak, there was just a little telltale of oil on behind the back of the boat all the time. I don't know whether you can see it, but there's a one little cut slit in the pipe. So I'm gonna try and JB weld, because there's a plate that goes on here to hold the pipe in, and it was a bit loose, so it was obviously vibrating against that plate. So we'll try and just bodgy it up, see what happens. Right, but the biggest thing we've got, it's a headache, but it's not really a headache. These are the blisters that were in the hull. Osmosis. These are the blisters that were in the hull when she came out of the water. These two here aren't so bad. I don't think I need to glass them. They should be alright. And that one there, and there's another one there. Not very deep. This one here's got through into the second layer of ply, but I've ground it all out. There's no moisture left in it anymore, and I'm about to get itchy and cut up a heap of circles and resin them in there, because tomorrow is Monday and I want to paint this bottom of this boat tomorrow. It seems a bit unreal, doesn't it? Still got a little bit of sanding here to do. Down this front edge here. I'm going to change the water line so it's not here, it's going to be on the top of bottom of this line here, I reckon, all the way through to where she airs out. Anyway, so you'll see this side of the hull. This is port side. There's one little blister down over there, just above the keel there. But that's all sanded. But as opposed to the other side, nothing's stuck in that patch. See, there's good anti-fouling there. That's all had 340 grit sandpaper over it, and that patch is bare. Right. Sanded up, looking pretty good, pretty solid. We'll fix that back corner. Just got that bit of sanding there to do as well. We did 5 hours of sanding today and 6 hours yesterday. It just burnt through so much paper. Just keeps clogging up. Alright. I'll see you again shortly. About to start painting the blue strip. Anti-foul in the morning. And the fun begins. Primer. It's very, very thick. I'll just set you up here somewhere and you can watch. Right, we got her all blacked out. That's the prime done. That took me about 2 hours, hour and a half. Very thick paint. It's hard to slop it on and trowel it off. Right, she's come up all right. I'm using a copper based top coat. It's alright on fiberglass but not on metal, so the motor, or the leg rather, the outdrive, has to be done with a different stuff. She's done. Bottom paint on. About 5 hours, hour and a half a coat, something like that. 1 coat of primer and 2 coats of top coat. It's come up absolutely lovely. Big shout out to Uncle Jeff, who just rocked up a minute ago and helped me with the last little bit of cutting in because I was flagging. I'm absolutely spent. We've still got a hole to polish. There's a few bits of paint here and there that shouldn't be where they are, and but it's just started raining. Another half an hour and it would have been all for nothing. I've got the leg to paint. I need to get some non-copper based paint off Todd to do the leg. Uncle Jeff's just gone to get me a grease gun and grease all them steering points and everything there. I'll be looking forward to getting back in my pen today. As soon as I tie up, that's it, it's knock off.